Hi everyone, it's Donna here, and I was intending to do laces this weekend, but I finally finished putting together the paper packs that I've been working on for a couple of weeks now, and I thought I'd go ahead and show these to you instead. They are all the same. They have the same content. They're very similar. All the pages, the book pages, come from the same books, but obviously different pages. They weigh under the weight so that they can go first class. So and these are $25 per bundle. Shipping in the U.S. is $5.50. Shipping in Canada is $6.25, and international shipping is $13.25 for one pack. International and Canada, if you get more than one pack, Canada, your price will triple. International, your price will double. And then for U.S., it will have to go priority mail. But with that said, let's get started. These are pages from some of my favorite books that I use in my own journals. Things that I use, things that I use for collage. So these are all my favorites. Let's see. Most of it is book pages, but there are a few miscellaneous things in here as well. There's a little envelope, a little coin envelope, 3 German vocabulary cards. Recently I purchased another learning German kind of course. It came with records, and it had all these little flashcards, and they have these cute little images. They have the adorable little images on them. So there's 2 from that. I have some books they're like business course books from the 50s, and there are a couple of cards from those. 2 playing cards with vintage cars on them. There will be a postcard, and I think all of them are the linen type, so they're from the 40s or 50s, and they all will be in this envelope that you can use for window cards and tuck spots. There will be 3 guest checks that you can alter. There will be 3 Tundex cards. These are from the 1940s. There will be a small glassine bag and a larger glassine bag. Now for the book pages, let me just bring it out. This was also in the bundle that I purchased on Learning German. This was from a English to German dictionary. It has that beautiful coloring already on it. 2 pages from that. Another small dictionary page, English dictionary. This is a street guide from New York City I think it was from the 1960s. That's great for collage. This is from my favorite dictionary. It's from the 1940s. It is very fragile. You won't be able to use this as a page in a journal, but it's great for collage. Got that beautiful color already. At the auction last weekend, I purchased a set of 10 books on dressmaking from the 1920s, and there will be 3 folios, which are 2-page spreads from those books. For those you can use for pages in your journals. It'll be 3 miscellaneous pages from those books. Some of my botanical and butterfly books. There's 1 page from the floral, I can never pronounce that, floralgium, I don't know. But it's one of my favorites. Butterfly book. This is from the Japanese butterfly book. This is from the Japanese butterfly book, the text part, so the text is all in Japanese. I believe it's Japanese. Somebody pointed that out to me when I showed those books when I purchased them. Page from Women of Flowers book. 3 pages from one of my wildlife books. 1 page is from the floral section. Another page is from the animal or the bird section. And then another page is from the animal section. A folio from my favorite Audubon book. Another page from another Audubon book. A page from another one of my bird books. This is a folio from, it's about household management and is from the 1860s. Very interesting reading. A couple or 3 poetry pages from poetry books. There's a folio, and actually they're all folios. And this one as well. 3 poetry pages. A page from a shorthand book. 4 folios from vintage hymnals, and most of these are from the 20s through the 40s. Those are ready to go into a journal as pages. Some of my favorite recipe books. This one was, I forget which one this was. It's not Better Homes and Gardens, it's another one. And it has the blue images. And then this one is from a community cookbook. And I love the typewriter font on that one. Here's a vintage invoice. It's blank. Some map pages. This is from a map, one of those map guides. Page from, or a section from a vintage road map. This is from that ginormous atlas that I purchased at the antique fair. There'll be 3 pages from it. 1 page is from the map section. Of course, these will all be different. 1 page is from the kind of information section. It's about all the different countries of the world and what their population was, the cities, what they make there, their population content. So there will be a page from that section, and then a page from the index section. Great for collage or backgrounds on tags and that kind of thing. Each packet will have a whole songbook from most of them are from the 40s, I believe. It'll be the whole book. They are kind of fragile, so they're probably not suitable for journal pages, but look at the great color on there and the advertising. Great for collage and making tags and things like that. It's the whole book, and there's great advertising in the back. So there'll be a whole songbook in there. Page from a book I have from the 1940s on knot making, and that is a ginormous book. Who knew there were so many different knots? A page from the 97 Sears Roebuck catalog. It's a reproduction, but of a page from that, miscellaneous page from that. 4 pages from a radio repair manual that I have from the 1940s. So that's great for collage and backgrounds on tags. It's all the technical schematics. Here's a page from the book that I have from 1787. You'll get a folio from that. And this is French. This is in French. There will be 5 pages from a Boy Scout manual that is from, the cover was missing, but I saw reference to some dates in the early 1900s, 1915, 1917, somewhere around there. And these are different sections of the manual. Oh, well, that's not. So there's 4 pages from the manual. That's something different. There will be pages from different sections: wildlife and conservation, health and endurance, woodcraft, scoutcraft, and they all have images on them. So there's 4 pages from that. This one wasn't from that. This is from a almanac from 1905. That's an original. This is a folio from a journal that ledger that I have from 1896. This can be scanned. I'm not quite sure what the journal or the ledger was about. I can't really read what is on here, but it's from 1896. It is a little fragile. You could probably still use it as a page in a journal, but you would definitely need to reinforce the fold. This is a page from Harper's Magazine. This is one of the advertising pages in the back, and this is from 1900. So you'll get one advertising page from that. This is a page from a French magazine or book and the date of it was 18 something. I can't remember the exact date, but it's from the 1800s and it's in French. This is a page from a 1902 farm journal, and it has advertising. I made sure to put all pages that had some advertising so you can scan the advertising. And then finally a folio from the ledger that I have from 1884. Where's my remote? So you can come down. So you can see the beautiful writing on here. And this is from, like, I think a general store, because I see oil and sugar and a belt, chicken, butter, burner and chimney. They sold everything in this store. You can see the beautiful handwriting. So this is definitely scannable, and then you can use it also in your journals. That is the content that I have put together. There will be a little bit of room in the package for me to put a few more things, and those will be a surprise for you. There will be more miscellaneous book pages or pieces of advertising or other pieces of ephemera that I can fit into the package without it going over the first class weight. So if anybody is interested in purchasing one of these paper packs, the instructions on how to order are in the description box below. You'll need to send me an email, and I'll put my email address up here as well. And that's all I have for now. Next weekend is doily weekend, and I have some pretty unusual ones next weekend, so stay tuned for that. But bye for now.